Morning friends, happy Monday, how are you doing? The UK's biggest benefit claimants went on a family day out, minus Louis, that's a bit strange, to Wimbledon yesterday to watch the men's singles final. But what's amazing about this is that the future king and queen, this has dropped off the headlines as quickly as it appeared. And in fact, in the Daily Mail online, less than 24 hours later, I can't actually find it. This is what the whole of the UK is talking about. And it's unbelievable, really. Harry and Meghan left the UK 5 years ago. They still are media magnets. Whatever they don't do, it's inferred what they've done or they maybe have done. Harry and Meghan and the children are the people that people like me want to hear about. This family has star power, and to be frank, other people are interested in their lifestyle. That's why Meghan's Instagram channel is growing like Billy-O, because people want to look behind the scenes. We're fed up of this in the UK. Lots of cost, little work, no measurable objectives. And we're interested in a real family which are not publicly funded. Amazingly, they can support themselves. Amazing that, isn't it? We're more interested in these guys. It's change. It's change. It's time for change in 2025 and 2026. We don't want Harry to come back. He's got a great life. Stay over there, lad. We want to see some change here. It's time to move towards being a republic.
Well said, Martyn Gould. Ah, yes, stop the presses. The Daily Crown Watchers Gazette, otherwise known as every British tabloid ever, is breathlessly reporting that Kate, William, George and Charlotte have arrived at Wimbledon for the gentlemen's singles final, and, oh dear, without Lewis. Cue the pearl-clutching, the deep analysis, and probably a 4-page spread titled, Where Was Lewis? Royal hide-and-seek enters new phase. Meanwhile, the rest of us are just over here thinking, we don't care. Where's Harry and Meghan? Honestly, we're all a bit tired of this same old royal PR routine. The UK media keeps tossing up glossy headlines like it's the Crown Light edition, hoping we won't notice that the real stars, Harry and Meghan, have already left the group chat, started a wellness brand, and are somewhere in Montecito sipping oat milk lattes with Oprah. Let's be real. The firm has been using Harry and Meghan as the dramatic subplot, the emotional depth, and frankly, the ratings boost for years. Now that they've peaced out to California and embraced therapy, sunshine, and basic human dignity, the palace is left scrambling to make William waves at crowd seem remotely interesting. We love Harry and Meghan because they escaped. The UK was absolutely toxic for them. A royal Hunger Games of stiff upper lips and passive-aggressive briefings, and now they're in California, raising their kids without the daily front-page nonsense of Meghan breathes wrong again. Let Kate and William carry their own plot lines for once. No more Harry and Meghan cameos to give Buckingham Palace's story arc relevance. No more maybe they'll return. Theories like it's a Marvel post-credit scene. No more Kate stuns in recycled dress. Meghan's still bad somehow. Headlines. Let the the Waleses, figure out how to work without their in-house scapegoats. Maybe start a podcast. Or better yet, start answering emails. I hear royal work means actually doing things. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are out there thriving in California, being unproblematic and finally free from the royal group chat where every message ends with, don't leak this to the Mail. Oops, too late. So no, we don't want them back in the UK. We want them happy, safe and sunscreened in California, living their best lives while the tabloids slowly implode from lack of drama. Cheers to freedom, therapy, and no longer having to pretend who's sitting where at Wimbledon matters. How convenient. The kids come out just in time to distract from stalking Meghan. Really, Kensington Palace? Oh, how delightfully predictable. The moment a little too much royal tea spills about Kate allegedly spying on Meghan through her assistant, here comes the last-ditch PR magic trick. Roll out the children! Yes, folks, Prince George and Princess Charlotte have been wheeled out like smiling little shields at Wimbledon, all pressed polo shirts and camera-ready waves, while the British media pretends nothing shady ever happened. Meanwhile, Prince Louis has been left at home because even he probably said, Mummy, I'm not doing damage control this week. I'm 6. And the tabloids, oh bless them, they're acting like this was a heartwarming family outing, not an emergency image-patching fire drill. Kate glows as she arrives with George and Charlotte. Yeah, glows, or is that just the heat of public suspicion finally catching up with her? But look, the Sussex squad isn't falling for it. We see through the curtain, and honestly, there's no wizard back there, just a sweaty palace PR team screaming, quick, distract the peasants. It's the same tired royal playbook, scandal leaks, cue adorable child photos, media memory wipe. But we're not plebs, babes. We've got Wi-Fi, receipts and long memories. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are over in California, unbothered, drinking green juice, living rent-free in the minds of royal aides, and not stalking anyone's assistant like it's Mean Girls Buckingham edition. Their kids, Archie and Lily, aren't used as human PR tools. They're just being kids. No photo ops, no headlines, no need to pose at tennis matches because someone needs to shift the narrative. Let's face it, the royals are flailing. They miss the Sussex shine. Without Meghan, the palace PR machine is running on crumbs and corgis. So now they've resorted to trotting out the next generation like it's the Royal Kids Save Our Reputation tour. And frankly, it's embarrassing. Pathetic, calculated, and see-through as anything. So to the royal handlers, we see you. We see the desperation. And to the rest of the Sussex squad, stay loud, stay sharp, and don't get distracted by curated Wimbledon cuteness. We're not here for the photo ops. We're here for the truth and the receipts. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for today's official royal work engagement. Sitting courtside at Wimbledon, clapping politely, wearing expensive sunglasses. Yes, you heard that right. This royal day out at the tennis will be listed in the court circular as work, because when you're a royal, watching a match and pointing at strawberries counts as nation-building. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan are across the Atlantic doing real work, launching foundations, building initiatives, making documentaries, promoting mental health, parenting without palaces, and still getting slammed for, blinking wrong in the press. But sure, tell us again how Kate attending Wimbledon is apparently some sort of noble duty. Let's break it down Royal Family Wimbledon Day. Staring at a ball for 2 hours, avoiding eye contact with each other, secretly praying Lewis doesn't show up and do something meme-worthy again. Leaving early to beat traffic and probably marking it all as charitable representation. And once that arduous day of service is done, oh, you know what's next. Vacation mode activated. Cue the excuses. The children need downtime. The princess deserves rest after clapping that hard. William needs to recharge his air battery, and poof! They disappear for 6 weeks to a private estate while the press praises their well-earned summer break. Must be exhausting working one afternoon a fortnight. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan, who actually clock in like normal humans, albeit with better lighting and cooler friends, are dragged by the UK press for, let's see, being liked, working hard and living somewhere sunny. But here's the real tea. The people want Harry and Meghan. We love them because they show up, speak up and stand up. They don't just show face at Wimbledon and vanish until Christmas. They build things, they create change, and they do it with grace, purpose and zero need for tennis-related photo ops. So yes, the UK media may be obsessed because deep down, even they know who the real stars are. Let the others work from Wimbledon. We'll be over here supporting the only royals with a resume. Want a fake court circular entry next? Something like Tuesday. The Prince and Princess of Wales worked tirelessly by sitting in a shaded box, observing a sporting event and eating strawberries on behalf of the nation. Because, honestly, that feels accurate. Forget the palace drama. Harry and Meghan are out here winning, paying their own way and breaking their own way, and breaking the internet. Look, we're not here for the usual royal reruns about who wore what to what. We're here for the real royalty. Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Montecito, who are rewriting the rulebook on what it means to be royal AF. First off, can we talk about how these two are funding their fabulous lifestyles without a single penny of UK taxpayer cash? Yep. While the palace continues to mooch off the public purse like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, Harry and Meghan are out here paying their own bills, launching businesses, and living large without dipping into our pockets. That's hustle, baby. And the media, oh honey, the media can't get enough. Throw a pebble at the internet and it'll hit a headline about the Sussexes. Whether it's their new projects, interviews, or just Meghan's impeccable eyeliner, they dominate the headlines like the royal rock stars they are. Speaking of Meghan's Instagram, let's just say 4 million followers faster than you can say Montecito Malibu is not a joke. That's not just a social media glow-up, that's a full-blown takeover. Forget viral, she's supersonic. Her feed is basically a masterclass in elegance, influence, and sorry not sorry vibes. Meanwhile, the palace is still figuring out how to make waving at Wimbledon trending. So here's to the Duke and Duchess of Montecito, the only royals who pay their own bills like responsible adults, command media attention without trying, and often because of it, and grow Instagram accounts faster than you grow roots in a palace garden. They don't just break the mould, they dance on it in designer kicks. Bless you, Harry and Meghan. Keep shining, keep thriving, and keep showing the world how it's done. California style, yeah. Thank you all for watching. It's your host, Tyler. Love you all. Goodbye.